is a hearing we're having today over here. The only issues I have when it comes to charters is basically the lottery process. I feel they should give districts and the principals of my district the opportunity to reorganize amongst themselves in the buildings and stuff like that. The portfolio doesn't really listen to community.
Now what's portfolio?
Portfolio is professional development. They're the ones that restructure the schools, and if the school's underutilized, they're the ones that come in and say that closet could be used as a room and stuff like that. They're the ones that reorganize districts. Meanwhile, they never come from their offices, so they really don't know what they go by a blue book. To me, that personally outdated. It's been outdated for the longest. If you see where they consider space for children to be taught, it's horrendous. Classrooms, little closets and stuff like that. It makes no sense.
What's the issue with charter schools coming? They claim that they're a better situation.
Well, don't get me wrong, I believe in parent choice when it comes to schools and stuff, but this is the truth of the matter, is that the only reason charter schools want to be in public school buildings is because they save a whole load of money. They say they're going to be in the building for 1 or 2 years, and the next you know, they're there for a long time. Portfolio has this way of working that they don't give schools a chance. So if
the public school,
they don't give public schools a chance. If they feel that you underutilized, or they feel that if you're on a CERT list and they feel that you're not capable of getting off, they already start planning 2 or 3 years in advance of how they're going to put a charter school in, let the building grow while the other school gets phased out, and then eventually a charter school will have a whole school. My belief and my opinion is, when it comes to the mayor and the chancellor, they want to get rid of public schools in general. They just want to get rid of it. I think in the future, everything's going to be corporate business, everything's going to be charter. You'll never hear public school again. My district, the only reason why they're underutilized is because people can't afford the rent that they're asking for in East Harlem no more. It's not because kids don't want to come to our schools, it's because people are moving back to their island, going down south, somewhere that they could afford the rent. That's the only reason why we underutilized.
Now I heard some stories that portfolio will, or the DOE will manipulate, the utilization of the building.
Definitely, that's a definite. That's paperwork and data that they do behind closed doors that a lot of people really don't get hold of to really see. But they always go back to that blue book, and blue book is horrendous. They need to update it. They need to add certain things to it, because if they keep going by that blue book, we're going to keep losing our schools. And the truth of the matter is, my district is being focused on because the dynamics in my community is changing. A lot of co-ops, a lot of hotels, a lot of things being built. People with money are coming. So before people with money come to rent an apartment or buy a condo, they want to make sure that the schools are efficient. They want to make sure the streets and the crime is. If you notice, the crime in my neighborhood right now, they're cleaning up everything and anything right now. And they're doing the same thing with the schools, because people with money wouldn't want to go to a public school because they feel that public school.
Do you think it's part of the privatization?
I feel that it's.
And what do you think our communities in Harlem and Barrio can do?
You know what I think? I think we have to take a lesson from history. Anybody that knows, history always repeats itself. There was a time that we were at this moment that we are right now, losing our community, losing our small businesses and stuff like that. Parents and families need to step up. We need services. Like, for example, we do have a low parent participation, not because parents don't want to participate in their children's school, because they don't want to participate, but they have to figure out where they're going to feed their family, where they're going to pay their rent. We need to help families before we help children too. I'm from public school. I know people that are very successful that went to public school. Testing is not everything. You can't judge somebody just by a test thing and stuff like that. I think community needs to rebuild themselves. That's that process I'm in right now, trying to rebuild my community in certain ways.
How are the politicians responding to
anybody that knows
this charter invasion?
Anybody that knows me knows that there's no hair on my tongue. Politicians in my community is a big joke. I say it's a joke. Simple reason, to me, a politician is the best liar. They only come out for elections.
Well, there's some politicians that have taken some stands against, let's say, mayoral control and charter schools.
But I know some people that would take a stand for the simple reason they know it's going to go the other way anyway.
So
but they'll still take that stand. But they don't take the initiative after that.
They don't do any of the groundwork.
They don't follow up. They don't do the groundwork. They don't do the. When I was growing up, I'm 40 years old. When I was growing up, I seen the parents come to the streets. I lived the era of the young laws and come out and voice their opinion and make a stance. If we don't make a stance, they're always gonna dictate and do what they want to do. Public hearing.
What's the viewpoint of the other CEC members? And does the city, the DOE, respect the wishes of the CEC of El Barrio?
I wouldn't say the DOE. Well, where I come from, you earn respect and you demand respect. When we first started, they really didn't pay attention to us. But if you write letters to a certain place or you involve the news, they maybe would listen. But when they feel that when the DOE feels that you're a threat voicerist and they feel that you're a parent that can bring out parents, they'll give you what you want. You understand? Other CECs, I try to align myself with districts that have the same issues and the same concerns that we have, like District 6, District 7, District 5. I really don't try to align myself with districts of money because you can't compare us to them, and I don't understand their logic. I would never understand their logic. But public schools, public. We need to take our buildings back. We need to get involved. We need to hold people accountable, like the mayor says, hold people accountable. But who holds them accountable? They break their own rules. They break their own regulations.